Oh, is that Mike Eruzione or is that Greg Louganis? Who do I see there?
Oh, I think no, it's not Greg
USA.
Louganis.
What
You,
about who do I see here? Could it be? Is that an Olympic hero? Where'd you get that jacket
I got it from the website.
from? Is that one of those?
Instagram.
No, is wait a minute. Did you get hit with the what's it called? What's it called whenever it figures out your rhythm? What's it called? I can't think of the.
Algorithm.
Did you get
Algorithm.
hit with the algorithm because you were watching the Olympics and then they put all
I did.
kinds of stuff?
Yeah, I did. But that's okay. I'm a sucker consumer. Hey,
Uh,
listen, I'm going to tell you, custom made, $39.
well, then I'm guessing how American are you if you're buying stuff from Shenzhen or wherever?
I
Um,
didn't. It was made in Alabama.
is made Timu moved it here from
It was made in
wherever.
Alabama.
I bet it was. Wait a minute, custom made for $39?
Maybe not custom made.
Well, you know what? Here's your excuse. With the state of the world now, the tariff on it was like $150. So you
Yeah.
spent a bunch of
Oh, we're not going down that road.
well, no, look at you though. You're Johnny American.
I
That's pretty
am.
you look like kind of like Lee Greenwood with the hat and the USA shirt.
He's too old.
He is old. And you know
He's old.
what? I will say this before we move on. No one in the world has ever capitalized over being a one-trick pony more than Lee Greenwood.
He's pretty good.
He has
He's doing a
strung
good
it
job.
out.
He's
He
still
strung
doing a
it
good
out for
job.
50 years. Him and the what was that guy's name? McLean, the American Pie guy?
Don McLean.
Sang one song. Sang one song for 60
Bye
years.
bye, Miss American Pie.
60 years. He sang one song.
Took my Chevy to the bevy and
Levy,
dumped it.
like a
Levy.
dam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and dumped it because it wasn't able to get out of it.
And then naturally, you, Mr. Ford, pick out the one line in that song that irks you.
Yeah, it does. It irks me because I mean, that's just bad stuff. Anyway,
Anyway, what's
let's talk. What are we
is Aaron
talking about?
Rodgers the quarterback of the Steelers or not?
Oh, hell yes,
Hell yes.
hell yes.
How are you so sure of this?
I just the team has been built around it. I don't think there's a better. I don't think there's a better choice. I mean, who are you going to sign? You're going to bring Kurt. What's his name? You're going to bring
Hold
him?
on. This from known Mason Rudolph hater Richard Bazzy.
Yes. No. Gone. Bye.
Yes.
Bye. See you later. Shave your mustache. No. Gone.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
He's not the future. I mean, I want to see future. I love the Miami quarterback in the draft, and by looking at some of the projected draft choices, it looks like he might be available by the time we get there.
yeah, we'll see. It's going to be interesting. I think that I honestly still think keep seeing photos and interactions
Of what?
of Aaron Rodgers and Will Howard. It's like he keeps telling the organization how good he thinks Will Howard can be.
Yeah, he does. He does, and that tells you something though. But again, I go back to Will Howard was a winner. Okay, he was a winner. You can't teach that.
And he
Okay.
wasn't a winner at North Dakota either. He was a winner in front of 100-some thousand every week.
Every week, and he was a winner. And I think that is, you either have that or you don't. And you're going to, if you want somebody to lead your team, you're not gonna hire a guy that went 3-14. You're gonna hire a guy that went 14-3.
You want to know something interesting I just thought of?
Yes,
I don't know
please.
if Will Howard's the answer or not. There's a lot of people that go both ways on all of that. But for years, we have said, you know what might be a great plan is to bring somebody in, bring them along slowly, have them learn under Ben Roethlisberger, have them learn. That actually might be what's happening right now. And people are just too impatient to see it.
Yeah, but I think it is. I think it got derailed a little bit when he got injured last year,
Right.
and was out for the long period of time that he was. And I think that was probably something. But I think that also, I think that my friend Omar, and I'm sure Mike McCarthy. I think they're pretty smart guys, and I think they can evaluate talent. And I believe, I do believe that they believe because they also trust Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Hall of Fame quarterback, uh, 20 years in the league,
Well, he
whatever.
did the process. He didn't start right away.
He didn't, and I think that they listened to him in his evaluation of Will Howard also. And I will say, he is high on Will Howard.
Like
He
it,
he
I saw
believes he
more
can play.
pictures this week and him talking about he was talking to somebody national. He was talking about Will Howard. Like nobody's making him say these words. And
No,
if
no,
there's
no,
one
no.
thing about Aaron Rodgers we know, if he doesn't like something, he's going to tell you.
I'm going to
It
tell you there's two things about Aaron Rodgers we know. First of all, that alludes to Aaron Rodgers is honest and truthful. So that's checks that box. That's number one. Number two is he's one hell of a guy. Okay. And he is so real and so down to earth that and I'm going to tell you, I had Russell Wilson in my office and, for long conversation, and I had Aaron Rodgers in my office for long conversation. Um, yeah, my professional, personal, Aaron Rodgers is the real deal.
yeah.
Um, Russell Wilson, listen, great guy, but no, 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 no. Talk about the difference between Hollywood and give me a four-wheel drive vehicle that's going to get the job done. And Aaron Rodgers is going to get the job done because he's that kind of guy, and he's so real and so down to earth, and he checks that box triple. So I go all in on Aaron. Now, I don't go all in on Aaron for 2 years from now.
Right.
I go all in for Aaron right now. And I also I like Will Howard. I like the breeding, I like the history, I like the resume. I believe it or not, I actually really like John Gruden. And I like the way John Gruden analyzes Will Howard.
I agree with you. I'm not a big get buried in the X's and O's guy, but when John Gruden had that show where he goes over the X and O's, that
Yeah,
quarterback, I would find myself 45 minutes later still watching it,
yeah,
captivated by
yeah, me
that.
too. Me too. Me too. And I put a lot of credence in that.
I
Um,
agree. I
so
100% agree.
and I don't think everybody, all the smart people, the so-called smart people, I don't think they can all be wrong. Not all of them. I haven't heard one negative about it, about Will Howard. Not one. Have you?
That's an interesting way to put it. And the answer is no. I have not.
I heard somebody say the question maybe is arm strength. But I don't see that.
Right.
So
The
and I've never heard one thing negative about Will Howard. Never. In 2 years.
pretty neat thought there. Do you have to supply a bunch of vehicles for the draft, Richard?
We've got some. Yeah, we've got some. We're of course the sponsor, which in our local Ford dealers, we have some great plans. It's going to be great. We're going to be out on the Gateway Clipper for
Oh,
draft night. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Um, yeah, it's funny because I actually have a friend who is his family owns the Gateway Clipper fleet, and he was here yesterday, and we were talking about it. It's kind of cool. Do you know Nick
Terry
Kennedy?
Wergenis.
Nick Kennedy.
Oh,
You know
Nick
Nick?
Kennedy? No,
You
I
know
know
Nick?
where Guinness is though.
Yeah. No, I don't know that.
But so anyway, the Gateway Clipper, they're going to put
Gateway Clipper will be on it. So and that's for draft night. But man, I was thinking this morning though, boy, I just would hate it if it rains.
well, so would the Gateway Clipper.
It would be, well, not just the Gateway Clipper. I'm talking about the draft.
Yeah, all of it. Right. It's very weather dependent. I was thinking about this because, first of all, they can't put any watercraft on the river if it gets to a certain stage or level. That's
That's
a
right.
bad thing.
That's right.
Also, people still need to traverse between places that don't have a roof. That's going to be bad. Um, it's incredibly weather dependent, and we really need good weather for it.
Yeah, we really do. I'm hopeful that we really have embraced this. I mean, it's how soon? When's the date?
It's 25 days or something.
Yeah, it's crazy. And
So
and
you're
I
going
hope
on
we're
the
ready
Gateway
for it.
Clipper with all these Ford like Thurby and all those guys?
Yep, JT, and it's not
Oh
Justin Timberlake.
man, this is like a heavy hitter thing.
Yeah, it's big time. It's great. It's exciting. It's a once in a lifetime. We'll never see it again.
You know, that's a kind of a good way to put it, where whether you're anxious, whether you're excited for it, whether you're apprehensive, there's one certainty is that it's a one shot deal.
It's a one shot deal, one and done for us.
Yeah,
I mean,
certainly.
maybe your kids will see it again. I don't know, but it really is dependent on how we execute this. So I'm hopeful. Like I was in Market Square probably, I don't know, maybe a month ago, and I kept looking around thinking, how in the world is this going to be done by the draft? But they're saying everything's going to be done. So
I said the same thing about the area down by the stadiums where they're taking trees down, they're putting stages up, they're putting
yeah,
data poles and things.
yeah.
I hope they're working real fast.
I hope so too, because there's a lot that they did. They took on a lot. And it's going to be so good for us as a city. Just the exposure, the revenue generated, so many wins, and it's fabulous. I saw Roger Goodell interviewed, and I
Yeah,
didn't
on our
realize,
station. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and I didn't realize that he actually went to W&J.
Yes. Oh, he's a big Western Pennsylvania guy. He is. He went to W&J. In a way, the draft was going to come here because he sort of owes the Roonies for being commissioner. They propelled him to commissioner.
Okay,
And
I
this
didn't know
is,
that.
yeah, oh yeah. The late Mr. Rooney really went to bat for him and felt as if he was the perfect measure of personality and also businessman and also just enough of a lawyer. And I think he's been brilliant as commissioner.
Well, Mr. Rooney was correct.
It
I think he has been also, and look what he's done for the game. I mean, he's not
there's
done, and he's not done.
there's labor peace. The product grows every year in worth. It's as solvent as it's ever been, and the projections just keep going up and up and up. And he's the perfect public face where he's recognizable, but he's not overbearing.
He's not overbearing, not at all, and he's not about me.
Right.
So, like when Eddie DeBartolo bought the 49ers in whatever year that was, he paid $16 million for it,
Yeah,
right?
it's not what he cashed out on.
No, right today, what do you think that team's worth?
The Yorks are worth. Wait, you said 16 million?
The team, yeah.
It's got to be $1 billion
Oh,
franchise,
it's got to
right?
be more. It's got to be more than that. I'd say up to 6 billion.
But here's the thing about the 49ers is they're run in much the same way the Steelers are. They truly are family business.
Yeah. Oh, no question. Jed York is. I mean, it started with Eddie Jr. and Eddie Jr. won how many Super Bowls? Four, five,
Yeah, and they're
right?
easy to root for too because they take care of the people that take care of them.
Oh, complete family, complete. Jed's mother is Denise, who is Eddie's sister, right? And they, when they first made Jed the president CEO of the 49ers, I questioned it. I was like, wait, wow. But he's done a remarkable job also. So no, it's pretty cool. But only to mention the reason I'm mentioning that is because of the value where we started at 16 million, and I'm going to tell you I think the team's worth 6 billion. Um, so and so much of that was attributed to Roger Goodell and the very rich TV deals that he's constructed, the collective bargaining. I think Roger's done a fabulous job with all that. And obviously, from the 16 million growth to the 6 billion growth isn't just Roger Goodell. There were increases before that, and I don't even know what year did Roger Goodell become commissioner. Do we know?
He's been 20 years now, right? Yeah, but
I don't know.
yeah.
I think Kristen's looking it up right now.
But I'll tell you this, the thing that's interesting about the Steelers is their worth and how it keeps rising. What year was it?
2006,
Yes, 20 years.
20 years. Good call,
The
Colin.
thing that's crazy in a way about the Steelers and their valuation is they don't own their stadium and they don't own their parking. Those are two things that a lot of teams own. The Steelers are leaseholders of their stadium and they don't own the parking around it, which is owned, much by Merrill Stabill. And that has hurt their valuation, but it's still through the roof. They could own more.
I don't know. I still want to buy the Pirates, but
Yeah, whatever happened with that?
I got a
You
lot of
said you were
play
going to
on
have a
that
big
on social media.
announcement.
Well, the big announcement was Major League Baseball.
Right, Major League Baseball, but I thought you had a group of investors that you were going to put forward.
You have
Let
to.
me ask you this. Here's a great hypothetical.
Oh,
Anybody on the planet, okay? And they said the Pirates are for sale,
hmm
and you get to call one person and invest with them, and we'll sell you the Pirates. Who would that one person be?
Thomas Tull.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Why? Because everything he touches seems to grow and just go crazy?
Because what I know of him, he's super super intelligent, super driven. Wouldn't accept failure. Um, no, that's the guy I call, and he has the financial capability to do that.
Okay. And he's
Yeah,
local.
and he's local. I don't think there's a number two person I would call. I really don't.
Wow, this is a great conversation and revelation here. Thomas Tall. And you know what's crazy? Thomas Tall could walk down 90% of streets in America and nobody knows who he is.
Nobody would know. Yeah, see, and
It's
I would want to bring him to the forefront. I really would. I would want to bring him to the forefront because I don't think everybody knows enough about him.
uh-huh.
And some of the things that he may do. And I see snippets of things sometimes, and I do know we have several mutual friends, so I know a little bit more than the average. Wouldn't be. Who would you call?
Um, man, that's interesting. Who would I call? I'd probably call one of the tech people, like NVIDIA or somebody like that. What
Yeah, but
because they
what can they bring to the table other than money?
well, that's all I'll do the baseball side of it. Just give me the money.
Yeah, I guess, but you need the support. You'd want the support. You'd want to have a culture established. For example, my culture, and you're going to not like this, my culture, I will never, ever, ever. And by the way, when I was growing up, baseball was that was my love.
Hmm.
Okay. I played the triple. I played baseball, basketball, and football, right? Baseball was my love. I was a catcher. Um, but I would never and do not ever, ever understand where being 500,
Because
losing as
it's
many games.
benchmark.
Yeah, I never in my lifetime can you convince me that's a good job.
I
Ever.
said that before. People aspire to do that. And if you ever played on a team and you win one, you lose one, you win one, you lose one, that sucks.
We were Pony League champions. We were 16-0. I was the catcher. Um, that's a standard. That's not even a benchmark. That's a standard.
Yes.
Right? Um, so yeah, I don't understand that. And if I said that to Thomas Tull, I guarantee you, he'd say he agrees.
Yes.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
100%. This whole celebration over 500 to me is like one of the oddest things in the world.
It's terrible. It's terrible. And and if that's our benchmark and that's what we're trying to achieve, you've already achieved failure.
Well, that's why I say it's about playoff wins in all sports. That's the only measure. Winning in the playoffs.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's just that 500 thing really bothers me.
It should.
So yeah, that would be my first call. That'd be my phone a friend.
All right. You know who I'd have run my front office baseball wise?
Who?
Neil Walker.
You would?
What? I'd hire him. I'd make him
I'd poach.
something.
I'd poach Omar Khan and take him away from football, put him in baseball.
Neil wouldn't be a TV guy. He'd be hands on doing stuff. He's too intelligent to be baseball wise to be doing what he's doing.
Well, he's a good guy, and I know he's a friend of yours.
There's nobody who dislikes him in the game.
Yeah,
Nobody. And he
yeah,
knows everybody from Bryce Harper on down to the lowest guys.
yeah.
He's
Well,
he brilliant baseball guy.
so when's opening day?
Well, today they open up, but then baseball does. But then home openers
When's
next
home opener?
Friday. Next Friday. Guess what time? You know what time first pitch is, Richard? This is
No,
this is actually this is actually a nice novelty. You don't know what
no.
time first pitch is at the home opener? 4:12 p.m.
Oh no.
You get it?
Yeah, my social media girls just let me down. They didn't tell me.
4:12 p.m. for, the area code.
Did you know?
Yeah.
You both
Yeah.
know?
It's better than if they play a night game, it would be 7:24, I believe.
Oh, that's cool.
You think?
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Anyway.
4:12. First
Four,
pitch.
will you be there next Friday at 4:12?
Oh, absolutely not.
All right. Well, I guess we'll
No.
talk in anticipation of next Friday then.
Oh, wait, you didn't even talk about Ford being official sponsor of the Major League Baseball.
Oh, they are?
the
The home opener or the opening day.
Ford Motor Company. We
Is
just
the official-
signed a 5-year deal.
Yeah. Well, you hate
We are-
baseball.
We're I
You just
No,
don't like the Pirates.
I don't like the Pirates.
Right. Okay. There's a difference. I get it.
I don't like the culture of the Pirates.
That's very fair. Wait, so they signed a 5-year deal to be baseball's primary vehicle sponsor?
Yes, it used to be baseball, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Chevrolet.
Now it's
Gone.
baseball, apple pie, and Ford
Ford.
and F-150s.
Built Ford tough.
You know what I noticed? It being in clubhouses and in spring training and in locker rooms and all that around a lot of baseball players. A lot of them, because a lot of them are from Florida. A lot of them are from Texas. There's a lot of pickup trucks. A lot of guys love F-150s. I mean, jacked up ones.
Yeah, so and girls and women do too, believe it or not.
I'm saying a lot of the Major League Baseball players, like
Yeah.
and F-250s.
Oh yeah, that's cool. If it would fit in my garage, I'd have one. But it's very cool. So we are the official sponsor of Major League Baseball. The LPGA tour,
Uh-huh.
we are now a sponsor of that.
Wow.
And of course Formula One. So we're really our CMO, our Chief Marketing Officer, Lisa Matarazzo, has been very busy, and she's doing a great job.
Wow. She needs to
Yep.
get you out in one of those F1 cars.
Oh man, they're such a dream. Wow, they're so
Monte
cool.
Carlo. You'd fit right in Monte Carlo, somewhere like that. Montreal, Miami.
I just want a trip to Monte Carlo.
Yeah, I think you said so, but
Formula One.
you're not going.
No,
Why? The flight's too long or what?
something like that. Yeah.
No, I think you foresee yourself getting in trouble in Monte Carlo, actually.
Oh, Colin.
You could go there and just, I mean, there's like paparazzi there and everything. Like it's a big trendy place.
I know.
You'd be
Yeah.
you'd be on the cover of all these magazines.
Oh,
That'd
I
be
don't know about
something.
that. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Women
Anyway.
fighting just to talk to you.
Oh well. Anyway.
I mean, that's just a Tuesday for you, pretty much.
I really don't like you.
All right.
Okay. Are we done?
We'll talk. We're done. We'll talk next week.
Thanks, man. Good
See
to
ya.
see you.
You too.